Hey guys, I'm just going to quickly go over my Ironeye build and strategy that I used to defeat the enhanced Everdark Sovereign version of Gaping Jaw. Please note that I'm only showing you what's essential for the build. You can obviously find better relics than what I have, but at least you'll have a good idea where to start. First, let's start off with our relics. Knowing that Gaping Jaw is weak to poison, I ensured my starting weapon inflicts poison. The best relic I had for this was the Knight of the Wise. This not only gives you the starting armament inflicts poison, but also poison in vicinity increases the attack power. My second relic I made sure I at least have +1 additional character skill use. This comes in handy not only for extending the duration of your marks, but it comes in clutch for iframe dodging and extra time with the ability, which is a lifesaver with this boss. And lastly, I went with attack power permanently increased for each Everjail prisoner defeated. Again, these are not the perfect relics, but they do the trick and are easily obtainable. Now moving on to weapons and passives from weapons that I picked up during the run. Again, I didn't have the best items found, but you will have an idea what to look out for. Let's start off with upgrading your weapon. Upgrading your starting bow to purple or legendary as soon as possible. Your starting weapon is good enough to defeat any boss. You already have the poison damage on it because of the relic, so you might as well upgrade it as soon as possible to at least minimum purple rarity. Now you want to fill up the other 5 slots with damage negation passives and range attack passives. You want to find damage negation at full HP. I found a really nice 40% damage negation at full HP during my run. Then you want to find some lightning damage negation. Since Gaping Jaw does some crazy lightning damage, it comes in handy, which in my run I found a nice 20% damage negation. Lastly, look to improve your damage with ranged weapon attacks. I didn't get lucky with this and I only found one on my run. Now from the boons you get from boss souls. Look for anything that gives you negation or attack power. Max life and stamina is also nice. Honestly, the basics of this build is enough to kill the boss and more importantly, surviving the boss, because it does a crazy amount of damage. Now when fighting the boss there is a few strategies. You want to maintain range with Ironeye, and when the boss does big AoE attacks or comes to do a grab attack, you use your mark ability to iframe the boss as you will get a window of invincibility. Now since our relic gives us 2 charges, this gives us breathing room to be able to survive a few big hits that would normally kill you. You also get invincibility frames when you use your ultimate as well, which makes a total of 3 chances to escape. Now the part where most people get confused about during the fight is when there's a tornado in the middle of the map, and everything outside just does consistent damage to you outside the tornado. You want to find these blue swirling air vessels, and jump once you're in them, similar to how you do in the normal open world map on the jump pads. Then you want to land in the center of the storm where the boss is waiting and you will stop taking damage. It may take a few attempts to get used to this and get the feeling for the setup and rotation of your abilities. But once you downpack it, the fight does become much easier and Ironeye just has so much breathing room with his kit. Now when you do defeat the boss, you actually get an even stronger Ironeye relic, which does become available to purchase from the new collector Signboard vendor. It's a grand burning scene, and it gives the art charge activation adds poison effect, attack power up when facing poison afflicted enemies, and ultimate art gauge +3. So when you want to farm the boss, this will help you out big time. Also worthwhile picking up Grand Luminous Scene, which gives the attack power permanently increased for each Everjail defeated, and it ensures you start off with a Stone Sword key in your possession. That's pretty much it guys. Again, this may not be the best items and relics, but it does get the job done. Hope this video helped you out, and please do check out my channel for more Elden Ring Nightreign content, and hope to catch you in my next video. Cheers guys.